Hello, Aries. What's up, y'all? It's time for your April 2023 main monthly reading. For those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description box of this video. That's where you find everything you need to know. All right, I want to jump right into this. I don't know what I should start with, though. I did not think this through at all before jumping on here. What should I start out with? That's that Aries energy flowing through me. Let's just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it, you know? And it's first day of Aries season, too. Yup. I'm channeling that Aries energy. You know what? Let's start off with singles, man. Fuck it. Let's start off with singles. Let's see what's happening. See what wants to come through between single Aries and the person that lives in their head. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Uh-oh. I think there's some red flags here that you're having a hard time ignoring. You may be trying to ignore them. You may be wanting to. Hang on. Hold on, y'all. Hang on. I'm going to turn my heater off real quick. Hold up. All right. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Lover's card. Yeah, okay. Damn it. I knew it. So there's been some red flags here. And this connection is so intense. I don't know if you've been trying to ignore them purposely, or if you literally just did not catch these red flags because the connection is so intense. But it's starting to kind of bubble up a little bit. I think something's happening here where you're coming to your senses and realizing you're starting to see this person differently. Yeah, you're starting to see this person differently. Okay. Got this death card here. Is this connection about to come to an end? I remember. I remember for the March readings, we were talking about this seems like something that you're just about to walk away from. It looks to me, I'm seeing that here. I'm seeing you walking away from this, exploring new options. But this person still lives in your head, though, man. No matter what you do. Okay. Could be a Gemini, by the way. Also have Scorpio, and could be another Aries for some of you. Well, let's pick their energy apart then. Let's see what their energy really looks like. How they really see you, how they feel about you, what their intentions are. Eight of Cups, too. Well, it looks like they're walking away from this, too. Did you call them out on some bullshit? Is that what it was? Is that what it was? You call them out on some bullshit? You probably did. Maybe you didn't even realize it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep, I do think this person was playing mind games with you a little bit. King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. See, the King of Swords in the upright, he's a cool dude, man. You can trust the King of Swords in the upright. I mean, you're going to have a real hard time connecting with him emotionally, but he's a cool dude. You can trust him. He's not playing games with you. He's not bullshitting you. He's not blowing smoke up your ass. He says what he means. He means what he says. King of Swords in the reverse, though, yeah, he's a liar. King of Swords reverse is a liar. He's not somebody you can really trust. He plays mind games with you. He's a little fuckface, man. I ain't gonna lie. So I think your intuition is pretty spot on and on the money. And it sounds to me like you're calling this person out on some bullshit. And they don't like that. They don't like that at all. So they're just poof, taking off, abandoning this and walking away from this altogether. Is there maybe a third party in the mix for some of you? Okay, it could be a Leo, by the way. Who else do I got here? Just Leo. Okay, I want to jump straight into the advice on this one then. If that's the way it's going down, let's just jump into the advice. What's the best advice for Aries? If that 7 of Cups comes out, Chariot reversed. No, that's exactly what you should have done. That is exactly what you should do. That's exactly what you should do. I mean, okay. For those of you who are new to my channel, sometimes the new faces who don't know anything about me, they get mad at me because they think I don't like the fire signs. The fire signs are my favorite signs of the zodiac. I am very happily married to a Sagittarius. I love the whole fire element. Y'all are my favorite signs. But just like any other sign, there is your strengths and your weaknesses. Now, the thing with mainly Aries and Sagittarius are the two worst. The double-edged sword. The biggest blessing and the biggest curse is that fucking mouth of yours. That's a blessing and a curse at the same time. It's a blessing because me personally, I would rather know how you feel than be in the dark and play guessing games. Like, oh shit, did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? What did I do? What's going on? I hate that. I would much rather you just barf it out and let me know what's going on in your head. However, at the same time, I don't need to know every fucking negative, shitty opinion that you have about every fucking thing. But then it's like, oh, I would rather have that than be in the dark about how you feel. It's a double-edged sword, dude. It cuts both ways, you know? So in this type of situation, though, that's exactly what you should do. If their actions aren't matching up with their words, if, they're being inconsistent, flaky, shady, something to that effect, then that's exactly what you should do. Don't run from conflict. Don't worry about making them mad. Call them out on it. Let them know you ain't going to slide that past me like that. No, you ain't. No, you are not sliding that past me like that. Now, you don't got to be rude about it unless you want to. I mean, if it pisses you off bad enough. But no, that's exactly what you should do. You ain't doing nothing wrong. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. And I mean, if that causes an ending, then what we have to do is take a step back and say, well, if that's how that person is, and that really caused this connection to come to an end, would it have really lasted very long anyway? Would it have? Would it have really lasted that long anyway? Probably not. Maybe I didn't know you as well as I thought I did. So, okay. Nothing wrong with exploring other options. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Let's look at the person from the past. This is for the Aries who are inquiring about somebody from the past. If you're not, then this is not for you. What's going on between Aries and the person from the past? Let's see. 8 of Pentacles. I don't even know what to say about that yet. Two of Pentacles, reversed, Empress. Oh, there's still a grudge being held. I kind of feel like, oh, this feels like there's going to be communication, but that communication is going to be ignored. That's what that feels like to me. I don't know if they're reaching out to you and you're ignoring them, or if you're reaching out to them and they're ignoring you. But I'm seeing an attempt. Somebody's going to attempt to start a conversation and it's being ignored. Maybe you're showing up in their inbox. Is it you? I can't tell who this is. We'll have to see here in a minute. But this feels like their energy, honestly. King of Cups reversed, 4 Cups. Feels like their energy. Just wanting to be kind of closed off and to themselves and pouting like a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it, hey, when somebody's giving you the silent treatment, it makes them feel good when you show up in their inbox. Makes them feel good. They like being able to ignore you and reject you and whatnot, you know? It's kind of that's all I'm seeing here, though. Not seeing a successful reconciliation. Well, let's look at this person's energy then. Let's give this person an energy check. I think they're holding a little grudge and pouting like a little kid still. For real. I think so. Let's see. What's the past person's energy look like? What's it look like? Two of Swords. Uh-oh, yeah, this person's lonely and codependent. See, that's some bullshit. Hang on. See what I'm saying? Look. Man, they playing games. They're playing fucking games, dude. Look, they want to talk to you. Yeah, they do. They still got feelings for you. Yeah, they do. But they don't want you to know. Now, this is where it gets kind of convoluted because they got feelings for you. Yes, they do. They do want to communicate with you. Yes, they do. They are very lonely. Very lonely. But I think they're just up in that ego. This feels like a power trip between the two of you. Thank you, Nick, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. This feels like a power trip. It feels like this person is fighting to have the power dynamic for them to have the upper hand, basically. Does that make sense? See? Same two cards. Same two that came out in the last spread. Pouting like a little kid. This person stalks the hell out of you, too. Man, whatever. What's the advice, then? I'm going to jump straight into the advice again. All these damn little kid games, man. What's the advice, then? Boom, boom. Oh, Five of Swords. Just be careful. This person's shady. This person's shady as hell. Yeah, you can't take this person too serious. If you decide to show up in this person's inbox, just expect to get ignored at first. Okay? They're probably going to take a long time to respond to you, but you can't take anything that they say or do too seriously. They're playing games, man. Don't get your expectations real high. Don't get your hopes up. Don't be sitting around hoping that they've changed. That's another thing that you see a lot. Two people come back together and rekindle a connection from a while back, and then, you know, they have this idea in their mind that they've changed, that they must have grown and evolved, especially if you've been growing and evolving. I know there's some of you who've been hardcore on a healing and evolutionary journey, and when you do that, when you get on that path, you kind of get wrapped up in your own little bubble world, and you just assume that everybody else is doing the same thing. And very frequently, no, they're not. No, they're not at all. So just proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. By the way, who do I have here? It could be an Aquarius. Just Aquarius. Okay. All right. Keep your guard up, too. Keep your guard up. All right. What kind of time we making here? All right. Who do I want to read next? I guess let's do the current person. Do current person. If you're not experiencing any problems with your current person, this is not for you. What's the dealio, Emilio? What's going on between Aries and the current person? Ace of Wands. Okay, well, what's the problem there? Maybe some of you are just ready for a fresh new start. King of Cups reversed. Okay. Yeah. Some of you just feel like you're straight up falling out of love with this person. It's draining you. This connection is draining the life out of you. It's not even telling me what's going wrong or why. That's weird. For some of you, it's probably just a big bunch of shit that's just built up over time. I can't say this for everybody, but I feel like a lot of you, it may not be one specific thing. It's probably a bunch of things that built up over time. Yeah, you thinking about exploring other options, ready for a fresh new start. You fantasize about ending this, don't you? You just be fantasizing about it. There's too much drama. Too much drama, too much tension, man. Way too much. Way too much. But I don't think I see separation happening because the hangman is in the heart of this spread here. Hang on a second. Okay, well, let's see how they see you and how they feel about you. Thank you for that super chat. I don't know how to say your name. Rimas? I hope I said that right. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's see how they feel about you and what their intentions are. How they feel about you. See, they don't want this to end, though. They don't. Ace of Cups reversed. See, they don't really have feelings. They're not in love either. There's the hangman again, by the way. They don't really have feelings, but they don't want to walk away at the same time. I feel like you're just their comfort zone, basically. You know, people don't understand that. Okay, let me ask you this. This is going to sound like a bizarre question, but have you ever maybe met somebody who did like a really long stretch in prison? You ever met somebody like that? A lot of times somebody does like 20 years in prison. They don't want to get out. They get out and they want to go back. That's their comfort zone. I know when I was homeless, do you know how many homeless people on the streets will straight up tell you, I don't want no damn house. I love living like this. I swear to God. Thank you, Nikki, for that super chat. Appreciate you. I know me, after 4 months of living under a bridge, I realized I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting used to this. Holy shit. So the point that I'm making here is that even if it's the most toxic relationship in the world, you sit in shit long enough, you'll stop smelling it and you'll get comfortable with it. Now, I kind of feel like that's what's happened here. All right, well, let's see the outcome then. Could be a Scorpio, by the way. Who else do I got? Who do I got? Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, and Cancer. Okay. Let's look at the outcome on this one. Outcome time, outcome time. All right. Ooh, the Devil card. King of Cups in the reverse. Okay. All right. Yeah. Now, I don't see separation happening. I don't see anything improving either, though. No. This is it's just getting worse the more time goes on. Yeah. It's kind of like how am I going to word this? I don't even really know a good analogy to use. I don't see anything improving, though. I don't. Eventually, it will come crashing down. I just don't think it's going to happen in April. This is outside the time block. So in April, I don't see you walking away. But, okay, here's a good example. You ever see, and as a matter of fact, I followed one of these Facebook pages today. You ever see those people that put those videos on the internet where they put really ridiculous shit in a hydraulic press? You ever seen those kind of videos? They like take this water bottle or this microphone or a fucking hammer or something crazy, and they'll put it in a hydraulic press, and it just presses and presses and presses and presses and presses. I saw one where they did that with a sledgehammer. They took a sledgehammer and they put it in a hydraulic press, and it just pressed and 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 pressed, and then finally it went bow, and it exploded. And that's what's happening here. It's applying pressure and applying pressure and applying pressure and applying pressure, and eventually, bang, it's going to explode. Eventually. I kind of feel like it's probably going to happen this year sometime. All right, let's get the advice on this. What's the advice? What is the advice? Oh, devil card reversed. You are not required to stay connected to a toxic connection. You are not required to do that. I don't care who this person is. I know there's some of you who are only staying with this person because y'all got kids together. That is not good for you. That is not good for them. It's not good for the kids. No, it's not. No, it does not make you a bad person to walk away from a toxic connection. I don't care. There is under no circumstance does that make you a bad person. If you're walking away from a toxic connection because you have too much respect for your own vibration and your own frequency. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. If this energy stays the way that it is, it's going to happen at some point. I mean, you can either do it the easy way or you can do it the hard way. And the hard way is universe going to do it for you. It'll get done one way or the other, though. It don't really matter. It'll get done one way or the other. You ain't going to outsmart it. You're not going to manipulate it. You're probably going to try, but it's not going to work. No. All right. Random freestyle advice. Advice about anything under the sun. I don't care. Whatever advice Aries needs to hear the most. 6 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, 4 of Cups. Okay. All right. So learn. Okay. How am I going to word this? When you are a person that is very easy to get a rise out of, people will prey on that. Yes, they will. The vultures are out there everywhere. Learn to acknowledge when somebody is trying to get a reaction out of you and don't engage in that kind of bullshit. Matter of fact, what I would do if I was you is if you even begin to smell some drama, gossip, childish foolishness, just bypass it. Just stay away from it. It's not going to get you anything good. It's not. Nothing good is going to come of your life if you're hanging around people who sitting around bitching and complaining and gossiping about other people's business and starting rumors and spreading rumors about other people. And that is so low frequency. That is the lowest frequency. That is not going to do anything to improve your life. No, it's not. No, it is not. Unless you just don't care. Probably a couple of you don't give a damn, because I know there's always that person out there that like, okay, well, who am I without my problems? Okay, then you go ahead but I think for the majority of you, at least those of you who are on a path of wanting to improve your life, need to learn how to acknowledge these things. There are probably a lot of people around you that push your buttons on purpose. Oh, yes, there are. There will be people that push your buttons on purpose. They think it's funny when you get pissed off. They like it. And you get you so mad and so fired up and so pissed off. They think it's funny as fuck. They like it. Don't give them access to your emotional buttons. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Well, that was short, sweet, and simple. That's all I wanted to come through on that. So All right. Well, I feel like those were the messages that my Aries friends needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks for tuning in and playing along once again, y'all. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback y'all show me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And thank you for the super chat, Gemma. Hope I said that right. Appreciate you. Anyway, I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.